Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to draw a Loomis head. So this is really good if you're teaching like secondary and you have students who are like, I'd really like to learn how to draw people's heads and draw them a little bit more proportionally correct, okay? So a Loomis head, it's named after Andrew Loomis, who is a commercial illustrator, I believe during the 1950s and 60s. So he came up with this kind of like basic technique and steps so that you could get fairly correct proportions. This is really useful if your students are interested in illustration or animation. I see animators that use kind of the similar technique for doing this. So this is an example of a Loomis head. And so you can see I've started out with some basic shapes and it helps you get into the ballpark, okay? And then I've applied it over here. This is a small child's head, and you can actually, change what you need depending on what your type of person you're drawing. Okay, so I'm just gonna get another sheet of paper here. Okay, so with the Loomis head, I want to go ahead and start with a circle, and I can ghost it. So since this is a warm-up, I'm gonna ghost in my circle. Okay, so the skull's circular like, and then I like to think about what direction it's pointed. So 3/4 view is a good intro view to draw somebody's head. So I'm just gonna draw in there. Okay, so you draw a secondary circle that touches this side. So we're gonna pretend the person's facing this way. Okay, so when you do that, it's gonna give you some guidelines, and then I can draw, this is the very front of the face here. I'm gonna give them a chin, and I'm gonna say their jaw comes down here and about there. Okay, so bottom of the circle here, it's if I drew a line that went all the way around, this is going to be the bottom of their nose, okay? So I'll put the nose right there. The next thing is, this is going to create halfway on the circle. That's going to give you their eyebrows. Okay, top of the circle, hairline. Okay, so I want to go ahead and identify the center axis, okay? And then I'm going to draw a line for the plane of the face right there so you can see it. Okay, halfway here, going to give me the ear, okay? So gives you basic proportions, and then you know that if this is the top of the eyebrows, then your eye line is going to be halfway down here. Okay, so this is the eye line. And then this space right here, the bottom of the lips are usually about halfway. So I know bottom of the lips, right there, okay? So you created So there's my average head of a person, quickly roughed in from memory just by using the Loomis head. So just FYI, if you're doing small children, the younger the child is, the main features are going to be lower than that halfway mark, in the sense of, yeah, there's the eyebrows are there, but I've basically given more head at the top, where an adult size head, see, look at the proportions right here, see, like it's 2/3, but here on the child's it's half. Okay, so I squeeze all the features in below that half circle mark, and I give them a lot less chin. Everything's rounded. So really think about, if you're thinking about drawing a person, think about there's certain things about their age and gender that's going to maybe affect their facial features. So the younger they are, things are not harsh, or you don't have a lot of sharp edges. Things should be round, okay? A lot bigger forehead, Okay, so these are just some basic techniques that I use and that I would recommend using if you're teaching secondary. Okay? All right, good luck.